YouTube. Hello everyone. Let me make sure that I'm coming through live. I am coming to you live on Instagram and on YouTube. I think I'm coming through. So if you can hear me, just give me a wave in the comments to let me know that I'm coming through okay. I want to make sure that I can hear you and see your comments. Dana K here for Let's Talk ADHD with Dana K. I come live once a week, usually on Tuesdays, unless something comes up. I can see 10 people on Instagram tuning in live. Hello, thank you for saying you can hear me. Today I'm coming live to you and I want to tell you a little bit of a story. I can see Elisa, I can see Woo Lala. I love that name. Thank you for giving me, I can say, live. I also want to learn how to go live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, but my ADHD brain has not put it in as a priority. There you go. You've got to get a platform. I'm using one stream. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Wanted to tell you a story today. Several years ago, before we learned how to reduce my son's ADHD symptoms, I remember an incident at a family gathering. You know, we were visiting relatives and everything seemed fine at first, you know, but when it was time to sit down for dinner, my son refused to eat what was on the plate. And, you know, I tried to encourage him to take that bite, but he just was having none of it. And he pushed the plate away so hard that the food, it flew off and splattered all over the table and all over the floor. And my whole family just sort of went silent and all eyes were on me and my son. And my son started crying and he started yelling, and I could feel that the tension just rising in the room. And I felt utterly mortified and helpless. And I want to know from you guys tuning in today, have you ever been in a similar situation with your child? You know, a meltdown that sort of seemed to come out of nowhere, you know, that sort of embarrassing moment that everyone around you witness. Someone saying trying to not care what others think is challenging. It definitely is very, very challenging. So if you can relate to what I just mentioned, you know, just comment yes right now. I think it helps other people who are tuning in to understand that they're not alone. You know, I had a lot of similar moments back then, but there were really 3 or 4 defining moments with my son that actually caused this sort of significant shift for me, and that was definitely one of them. And I knew that I had to take a different approach with him. Julia, thank you for telling me your name, but I love your handle. Woo Lala, it's awesome. Dawn saying definitely. Ashley saying oh yeah. So definitely, guys, you are not alone. Though that moment plus, you know, a couple of others really shift my perspective, and it told me that we needed to take a different approach. And so I had a choice. I had a choice that day, you know, remain stuck in that sort of cycle of frustration, or to seek out a better way to help my son. And I was determined to make a change. You know, I dove into the research. I searched for any information that could provide us with a new direction. I know many of you might be feeling, you know, that similar frustration or embarrassment right now. Maybe you're thinking back to a moment when your child, you know, it left you feeling exposed or powerless. But let me tell you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, you don't have to accept a life overshadowed by your child's challenging behaviors and that accompanying social discomfort. Before I share any more, I want to introduce myself to any of you that don't know me. Julia introduced her name. I'm Dana Kay. I'm a board certified health and nutrition practitioner, and I work with families all across the USA, helping them learn how to naturally reduce ADHD symptoms. Now, before I learned how to reduce my son's ADHD symptoms, I was miserable, and so was my family. And I would wake up each morning just dreading what mood my son would be in that day. And I went to sleep at night feeling this constant guilt over the negative feelings I had towards him, and also because I didn't give my other son the attention he deserved, and I knew I didn't want to feel that way anymore. I knew that something had to change. So I really just finally decided to step off the emotional roller coaster that had become our life. I implement some strategies, and those strategies changed our lives, changed my son's lives. And what's coming up next week, I'm really excited about, because I'm going to share these strategies with you live. I'm actually offering a live ADHD masterclass where I'm going to teach you guys the exact strategies we used to reduce my son's ADHD symptoms. So much so, in fact, that I was able to work with his doctor to get him off those strong medications he was on. He was actually on 3. And when he was 5, the doctor wanted him on a 4th to basically treat the symptoms that had come off the other 3 medications. So, if you're just starting out, or maybe you've been traveling on this road for a while, I want you to know the truth is, if you want to take the fast track to getting results, the quickest way is to learn from those who have been there where you are right now. And I was there. And that's why I created a free live training for you. I want to personally invite you to my free ADHD live masterclass, where I'm going to be sharing live. I love going live. The people that come and join me live are just absolutely amazing and so invigorating. And we just dive into all your questions. And I'm going to show you how to reduce ADHD symptoms naturally, fast. So we're going to discover natural alternatives to lifelong medication. We're going to discuss why most approaches fail and how to succeed where others don't. We're going to learn how to target the underlying stresses that are going on in the body, not just slapping a Band-Aid on the symptoms. And we're going to look at the key things that parents who have successfully reduced ADHD symptoms do that set them apart, so you guys can get results really fast. I'm offering this masterclass on Tuesday, July 30th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, USA Pacific time, which is 7 p.m. Central time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that's next week, next Tuesday. There are a limited number of spots available, so just be sure to grab yours today. I'm also holding some pretty amazing giveaways to those that attend live, so you definitely want to join me live if you can. And you don't want to miss out on those giveaways. So instead of just taking random advice you find on Google, which I did for so many years, you can learn all of the proven strategies and start seeing results quickly. This class is completely free. It's virtual. And like I said, there will be giveaways. You can sign up for this free masterclass at the link in my bio. If you're on Instagram, it will be in the comments on YouTube. So I hope you'll take a moment right now to save your spot. Or if you're on Instagram, you can actually just comment the word live, LIVE, so live, and I will send the link to you via DM to get signed up. I always have people ask me if there will be a replay. So I wanted to let you know that I do plan to offer a replay as long as the technology works, and many times it doesn't work. So if there are no issues. So even if you can't make it that night, go ahead and sign up so you can access that replay. If you are watching live right now on Instagram, I am not sure if that live comment will work. If you don't get a DM from me in the next sort of couple of minutes, just make sure you go to my bio on Instagram and click the link. If it does work, you'll get a DM from me straight away. What happens with the live on Instagram, we actually can't go back and look at the comments. And I don't know if the automation actually works. So if it doesn't work, make sure you come back, check my Instagram profile, click the link so you can sign up for that live masterclass today. But guys, I hope to see you all there. We're giving away some amazing prizes, and I will stay until the end of answering all your Q&A. Last time I did a live, I actually stayed an extra 2 hours just answering everyone's Q&A. So hope to see you there. Hope you have a great day. Take care.